see that sparkly little thing just flying around over there? Oh, there's the bug we were looking for. Get over here. Hey, where'd it go? There it is. Now be careful, this is one that will actually fly away from you if you run up to it. So, yeah, you got a ladybug. That's one. Of course, you can't give it to Princess Agatha, who's actually leaving, which is kind of cool if you actually... I don't know if she actually did that, but you can watch her leave. It's kind of cute watching her walk off. She's like, I give up. Anyway, there's that one. The other one is, let's see. Yeah, it's right where I thought it was. Apparently, over here, where all those birds are that I saw, there actually is one over here. See, there it is right there. You want to try getting it from all the way over here if you can. That way you don't have to worry about the bugs coming in. I mean, not the bugs, the birds coming and attacking you. Wait for it to land. Don't step on it or you'll kill it. I've done that before. There you go, we got both bugs out here. But first we need to go and give a few more rubies to that old man who apparently has a bottomless wallet. Excuse me, I'm sorry viewers. I can walk through you, ha ha ha! Now to continue the plot, you actually have to go over to the place where we first found Ilya and talk to them. A problem you might have though is if you don't have a bunch of arrows, you might want to get some real quick. I'm going the wrong way, I don't know why I went this way. At least I think I am. Yes I am. You actually want to go get some arrows before you do anything else because once you go in there, you're gonna have to... You idiots call that singing? Anyway. If you don't have arrows, it can be challenging what you're gonna do when you go and talk to them. Hello again, sir. Now, if you keep giving 50, you'll eventually get the amount you need. I think it's over 1,000 something rubies that you have to give to this jackass. I'm just kidding. But no, you do have to give a bunch of money to him. Yeah, it is 1,000. I forget how many I've given. But don't worry, if you, like I said, if you keep giving 50, you'll get there in no time. If you give 30, it takes forever. And I think you end up actually giving them a little bit extra if you do it back and forth. So you don't want to do that. But we don't need these rubies, so that's why we're doing this. And what do we need rubies for right now? It's not like we have anything important to buy. Yet. Speaking of important items to buy, yes, we do have it. Okay. Okay, so now before I go to the bar, I'm going to go back to Princess Agatha's, hand over those ladybugs we found so I can get the 100 rubies that we get from that. And go from there. Oh, and if you start looking around the room now, the bugs that you've captured are actually flying around. Funny thing is, you can, you know, kick them around. Just horrible, but you can, you know. But you notice that I won't let you pick them up anymore. Yeah. I'm sorry I'm kicking your pill bug around. Oh boy, who's your friend? You're a little ladybug, aren't you, you little cutie? Little ladybug, if I was smaller, I would get on your back and we'd fly around. Wouldn't that be impossible? Don't they have to, like, open their entire shell to fly, and then, let's see, hold up. Then their wings would spread out. Yeah, no, actually, no, that is possible. You would be able to ride on their back. Damn, me talking about bug anatomy, that's something you never expect. Now, most people don't do this quest that I've seen. By the way, I'm just letting you know. I think you get the best wallet in the game, though, if you do this. So it's kind of important in that aspect. But other than that, you don't really have to do it. There we go. Let's get this last one here. There we go. Freak out the animation. There we go. There we go. Now we have 338 rubies. That's not bad. Hey, notice that she didn't stop us, like I said, because we gave her all our bugs. And just in case you're wondering, if you actually go and collect a bug you've already collected, it will tell you that you've already collected it and just give you a heart for it. Kind of like when you collect fish, you know. When you look around here, there's nothing to see. It's kind of neat. But anyway, come up here and go inside here. And we got a cutscene. That is a Zora child. This is beyond my expertise. Oh, excuse me. I love that. Doctor, wait. If something isn't done, this child will... Well, that was rude. Well, this isn't good. A human doctor won't do, huh? And Ilya starts crying. As if we don't know who that is. That old coup reminded me, though. I've heard of a shaman in Kakariko village in the Elden Lands who's tended Gorons and Zoras. Well, Ilya looks very happy to hear that news. Is that true? Perhaps if we take him there... Inadvisable. Too dangerous. But we can't turn a blind eye to a pretty girl in need, either. Yes, we'd better escort you. Am I right, boys? Wow. Well, isn't that nice? To reach Kakariko, we've got to cross 2 plains that are each infested by dangerous beasts. But we'll be safe now. Oh, see ya. Cowards, don't ever show your faces here again. Oh my. Looks like we've got one young swordsman left. Damn. And not only that, but it looks like this brave young man will escort us, so get ready to go, honey, pronto. Link, you... You know that girl, don't you? It's a real shame. She can't even remember her own name right now. Bless her heart. She found this poor boy collapsed in the road, so she did all she could to save him. More courage in that girl than all the soldiers of Hyrule, that's for sure. You lend your strength to her, you hear me? Well, if I must. Look at that cat, he's so cute. Interesting. So you say the bridge to the east has been destroyed, huh? Then our only option is to cross the bridge to the west. You see what that means? You have to deal with that thing. Awesome transition. And suddenly, we're over here. Game logic. Anyway, Ilya, she's like, thank you so much for this. If you don't mind me asking, what's your name? Kind of a sign of recognition for a second, then she's like, I will never in all my life forget your kindness, Mike. We're not recognized, never mind. But she does seem to like us. Little lady, I think you'd best save your thanks until we're safe in Kakariko. This swordsman of ours has great eyes, honey. They're proud and wild, like a feral beast. Are you coming onto me? We need a beast right now to keep the true ones at bay. If we make it to Kakariko safe, we'll just thank him then, okay? Oh god, she is! No, I'm just kidding. But Link doesn't seem too grossed out by that. Anyway, I don't think I have my bow equipped, which is kind of stupid. You ready to roll, Mike? You've got to protect these young ones on the way to Kakariko. No, I don't. You're actually going to need both your bow and your Gale Boomerang. I only have 16 arrows, but that should be more than enough, hopefully. So let's see what happens, shall we? Now, thankfully it shows you the path you're going to be taking. And don't worry about being in front of the carriage. You're not going to leave them behind. They actually are supposed to be following you, so you're good to go. They do their best to keep up, that's all that matters. Hey, once you get up here, the opponent's kind of like, I don't want to do this. Now, this is actually a lot less fun in this game than it is in the Wii version. Because in the Wii version, you get the awesome cursor. In this, you don't. But as you can see, he has two shields. So he's like, you can't hit me in the side anymore. So what do you have to do? You have to shoot him with an arrow, of course. Anyway, she's like, okay, it's your turn, honey. We're counting on you. Now, I'm going to let this sit here for a second just to explain. You're going to have to shoot an arrow at him, like I said. When you're coming towards him, it's pretty easy to do because he's not going to block you, right up. He's not going to be able to block you as you're riding towards him because he's going to be blocking his sides. So you should be able to just pepper him with one arrow at the start, if you're lucky. Now, if you're stupid and you come into this with no arrows like I've done before, you have to miss him once, which is kind of hard to do. And then after that, go back to the ladies, and they'll give you some more arrows. Got him. See, it's not that hard, but it can be difficult if you're not good at aiming the bow in this game. Anyway, you get a key! Actually, you got the gate keys. It's only one, but it's called the gate keys. These keys open the gates along the path to Kakariko. Nice, honey. Keep up the good work. +1 to manliness. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway. Now, during this part of the thing, you're going to start having enemies that have fire arrows. And they're going to start trying to light your little carriage on fire. Now, if they do this, you have a problem of having to put out that fire. Don't worry, it's not that bad. Try your best to get the hang out of your gun. Don't lose sight of the carriage too. There's no things you can do. Oh fuck, I got stuck on the wall. I'm trying, game, but I keep running into fucking walls. Anyway, here you gotta sadly get off your horse and unlock the gates, which sadly they will take off without you. So you gotta be quick to try to get back on your horse. But it can take a little bit of time, as you can see. Now during this part you have to have arrows to shoot down the birds that are flying around, because they're gonna try dropping bombs on the cart. So you gotta keep that in mind. There, we just gotta watch out for one more bird dropping a bomb on the carriage and then we'll be good. There we go. Kill enemies as they come up. Actually, get off your horse. Can't get through the gates. There we go. Like I said, they're safe now. He has passed through the worst of it. As long as he rests, he should recover in due time. And Colin's happy, and so are you. Do you know the fate of his mother? Ooh. You should not have accessed that, buddy. Her welfare consumes him. He has been mumbling deliriously about her almost constantly. I can see the knowledge grieves you. It must be an awful memory. I'll stay with him until he's better, no matter how long it takes. Is that so? Thank you, Colin. And so is Ilya. She's there too, talking to, what's her name, Luda? Excuse me, damn it. I need to stop belching in parts like this. What can I say though? It's a normal thing. Hey, Colin, you left his bedside, you liar. Hey, Mike, about Ilya. Is it true what they said about her? And that you're on crack? Because it looks like you're just totally zoned. No, wait, no. That's weed. That's not, crack. Crack would make you go bouncing off the walls. Why am I talking about drugs? Drugs are bad, okay? Anyway. Yeah, she has lost her memory, Colin, and regaining it will be no simple task. But it'll be alright, child. If we just give her some time, I'm certain that Ilya will find her heart again. So, Colin, I'd like you to ask you to stay in this village until then, and it is our turn to show the courage that you have already displayed. I love how excited he gets. Link, are you okay? You're about to fall on your ass. Nice to see there's still hope here, and it's always good to see happy results repay your efforts. Those skills of yours, any chance you're of the mind to put them to use for Hyrule? What hope there is in our kingdom is frail and dying, but there's still a group trying to do what it can. And I'm a member of that group. Call me Telma. I may just stay here a bit longer. I'm still worried about Ilya and, well, never mind about the rest. I guess everybody has to get what they want. Mike, I want to see you again at my bar, you hear me? The bar is actually kind of a safe house for my friends. There's a passage that leads to the castle from in there too. I'm sure that won't be important. Look at her trotting off. If you ever need anything, stop by. I'll be waiting for you, honey. Link, you... Link's about to go in there and talk to Ilya again. He's like, wait a minute. I'm being haunted. No, not really. But the Zora Queen is there. And she's looking at us like, you should come with me. This awesome music starts playing. Wait up! God, you're like leaving me in the dust. If I had a bunny hood or something that made me run faster, just you expect that. Oh yeah, that's right. Some people I watch on YouTube were talking about things like the Pegasus boots for 3D Zelda games and how they haven't done that yet. They had the bunny hood in Majora's Mask. That kind of did what the Pegasus boots did. Fade away into existence. Or non-existence, I guess. Oh, my back, this hurts so bad crawling through this hall. Ah! No. Just kidding, of course. Anyway, you come in here and this place is beautiful. You know, you don't get to spend much time in this area. I mean, you get to later on because you can come in here and explore. But if you look around, you know, you got just all these beautiful lights. You got waterfalls. You got the water itself. You got some stones in there, kind of disrupting the coolness of it all. Anyway, come over here. And the Zora Queen would be like, I am deeply grateful to you for aiding my son in his time of need. You were right to bring him here. Kakariko Village is a sacred place for the Zora people. It is where we take our eternal rest. My husband in life, King Zora, also rests his spirit here. It is no coincidence my son found his salvation in this place. Oh, I'm cold all of a sudden. Whew. That which I have promised you is within this grave. During his lifetime, my husband created garments specifically for the chosen hero. Garments that house the abilities of the Zora. Nah, they're all dirty. I don't want them. No, I'm just kidding. Link walks up to him and said, okay, sure. You got Zora armor. This special garment was handed down through the Zora royal family. If you have it equipped, you can move freely through the water, but you will be more vulnerable to fire and ice attacks. Now, before you ask, fire and ice attacks, like, what does that mean? Actually, in this game, there isn't really much to worry about when it comes to fire and ice attacks. I mean, in one of the dungeons we'll be going to later on, there's a bunch of problems with ice attacks. But when it comes to fire, we've already kind of went through all the areas with fire. The only enemies that really have it are like those archers, you know? Anyway, let's go ahead and skip this dialogue. Now at last I can join the king in slumber. And yet, my son, he still knows nothing of my death. If you see him again, please pass on this message. Tell him he must not grieve his mother's passing. Tell him she wanted him to be brave and live on as the king of our people. And tell him his mother loves him without end. Tell him. Well, it's a good thing you found all your friends and picked up that nifty Zora armor. Aren't you forgetting something kind of important? That last few shadows. Remember what Pharaoh and the Light Spirit said? They said you would need the few shadows to defeat the Dark Overlord Zant and save the world. So even if you go back now with all the people you saved, the whole tragedy would just repeat itself. So let's go get it. We need to go to the temple on the lake bed of Lake Halia. Don't say. Well, in the next episode, we will show off our really interesting looking Zora armor. But until then, everyone, I hope you enjoyed these episodes. Till then, bye.